Hi everybody, and welcome back to our little corner of paradise on ElmCreek. Welcome to the pre-show. It is the middle of October. We have 2 more days in October to go through, and I am doing a spraying contract, trying to earn some money. So we are $800,000 in debt. Well, what is up? You are the first in chat to say, hey. Sammy boy, you're writing an exam? As in you're creating one? Or you're taking one? There'd be quite a difference. Pork of us, welcome to the stream. Look at that. Channel member after channel member after channel member. I'm doing pretty good. It's the closeout of the weekend. Gotta go back to work tomorrow. Spent the weekend doing some new and noteworthies. As you saw, the ones that are already scheduled, or ones that are already released, and then the ones that are scheduled for release. Rabbit Rob, what is up? David, good morning to you. How is Monday? Sammy boy, I have no idea what you just wrote. I don't even know what topic that might be. Farming Sins, what is up? Oh, yeah, glad you got your VPN issue sorted out. What was up with it? I was hoping I could get by without having to buy another pallet of herbicide, but oh well. You do what you gotta do. What you gotta do. Zach, what is up? Alan, how are you doing today? Oh, I tell you, I am not a fan of this sprayer. And it's steering rear. Yeah, Sandy boy, I know all of those words are English, but when you put them together, they don't make sense. Alright, let us change the spray width. There we go. Do something a bit more reasonable so we don't overspray. Oh, David, that's yeah. I get on my text about that very thing, about having past deployments still deployed when there's new versions of the software that are also deployed, and then the logic on the deployments isn't such that the old ones don't get deployed. And then the system ends up in this deployment loop. The worst offender is when they don't think through their logic on versioning. They deploy it and they're like, install if the version is not equal to this version. I say that doesn't work. You have to do less than this version, because if there's a new version that comes out, it's not going to equal this version, and the old version is going to install. Oh, it's utterly annoying. Yeah, well, it was a contract, so... Right? You do what you gotta do for the contract job. There we go. We made about $11,000 off of those spraying contracts. That's not bad. GoldenEye, what is up? Ooh, look at that. Words, portable and sleep and trigger all close together. Jeremy Morgan, how are you doing today? So yeah, when I fired this up tonight, I was thinking, you know what? Maybe it's about time to start to think about retiring ElmCreek. But then I thought, you know, having $800,000 of debt, that's kind of a challenge in its own right. So if we're going to do that, then we got to keep on with the ElmCreek, right? So I'm thinking, man, how long is it going to take for me to dig out of a $800,000 debt hole? Especially only owning just this corner up here, right? We don't own a ton of fields. And the AI doesn't seem to want to do a darn thing on their own. So I have absolutely no idea where the wind might want to blow us, right? Not really a ton of options out there that are that tempting. I did collect the rest of the rocks. We made $1,000 on stonage. everybody, and welcome back to ElmCreek. And I just confirmed something that I was not quite sure of. But that is, I changed it from 4-day seasons, or 4-day months, to 2-day months. And we are now in November 1st. We were in October 2nd, I believe. So, Giants was saying, right? They were saying that when you change your month, it takes effect the next season. But that doesn't appear to be the case, because we just changed in October, which is the middle of fall. November is still fall, and we are now on a 2-day month. Because if it changed in winter, I should be in October 3rd, not November 1. So, wow, that was not expected. Now the next cycle is December. Winter is December, January, February. Autumn is October, or September, October, November. You see, we still have the leaves indicating up there in November. It's not the snowflake or winter. How is everybody's Sunday evening going? I'm gonna go ahead and grab these eggs, because they take forever now. I want to get a little money. I was just going off of what Giants had said, which is changes take effect in the next season. I think what they really meant to say was changes take effect the following month. I don't know. But I changed it to 2 days because I decided 4 days was just going to be too much. We don't have enough to keep busy for 4 days. Watching other people work, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna tend to tend to our production a little bit, and then move on. Alright, Sammy Boy, thanks for dropping by super fast. I don't know what all that magnetic stuff was, but it was confusing. We also need to take our wool down. We've got, what, 1 pallet of wool? We'll take that to the spinnery on our way. Is this ready to cut? Oh man, you know how I'd love to have that bleep 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 seasonal bleeper. I wonder if we can cut that again. Get more free grass, people! More silage bales. Made 30K off of that last time. Farmer in the Dell. Welcome. How are you doing, sir? Yeah, it's usually not advisable to pull out in front of a giant tractor barreling down on you. City folk. This video is brought to you by the German Holz. Yeah, that's my best bet. Thank you for being a farm baron. Nitro Scott, welcome. Eggs. Fast food restaurant. Johnson's Farmers Market. Honey. Johnson's Farmers Market's the best for all of them. Sweet. I'm also thinking about replacing my little platform. Now that we have more production rolling. And I may make some, we gotta go buy some chicken food. I'm gonna buy a big bag of chicken pallet. Big bag of chicken food. AK Ideas. How many names does AK have? Welcome to chat. Pay up. Nice. That is nice. $2,500. let's go check out our bakery and our sunflower oil. Love that sound. I just wish we had water on the windshields. Water on the windshields. And anyone else that was not in the live stream earlier today, I had an idea. I had an ingenious idea. It's an idea that's going to make us all a whole lot of... And that idea was to... Placeable. Let me know. What do you think? Do you think having a placeable would be a good idea? Ravenhawk doesn't know what I'm talking about. What? What do you mean you don't know what I'm talking about? Ha 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 ha! Scooter's workbench. He hasn't talked to everybody for forever. Maybe you already did hear it, Ravenhawk. You just don't know. Maybe it was code. Maybe it was all code. What you heard was what? You heard a beep. But what's another word for what you heard? Red alert! We need a placeable Star Trek Enterprise model that we can place. Crossover Farm Sim Star Trek. Which is worse, the bread that comes out of the bakery or the cheese that comes out of the dairy? Neither looks super appetizing. Okay, sunflower oil. Oh, grocery mart bread. Grocery mart. I love it when the same place takes both. $90 to the first exam. What? Where are you, Diablo del Toro? I thought you were... What? What country are you in, boy? $90. You certainly aren't on the East Coast. I don't know why you would have an exam on Sunday night. Nitro Scott, we don't have any modded productions going on this map, no. Rolling in the dough. That wasn't too bad, but yeah, I'm thinking about swapping this trailer out. This little platform. With more production going on, I think also what I'm going to do is start collecting the production on the first day of the month. On the first day of the month, I collected all my production. Yeah, don't do that again. You put it off, did you? I picked the absolute last possible time I could possibly take it. Alright, so let's see here. What do we got? What can we get for this? We can get $2,600 for it. Almost $2,700. So, what are our options? Well, we really don't have too many options. I was thinking about this in that configuration. That configuration, $8,000. We can get this in a 11.5, and it's a dolly. And then that's the only other trailer we got. We ain't got any other trailer. Down here in the balers, right? No, they moved it. Wait. Low loaders, nope. Bale loaders, nope. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think we're gonna get this one. There we go. Resnick, what is up? Hey, I don't know if you can help Nuka-Cola. He sent me a message right before the stream wanting me to do something, but I didn't have the time nor the information to do it. I don't see any clothes going. Oh, wait. I still have to buy a big pallet of chicken food. How is an enclosed trailer going to help me with hauling bales and the stuff. Let's hope I can pick this up. Good. It fit. Yeah, I told him I couldn't do it for a couple hours, but if you were available, you should have the power too. I mean, I like the little trailer with the little wooden slats on it, but I don't think it would make putting pallets on it any easier. What type of math? What type of exam is it? Is it like an exam on Greek mythology? Financial statement analysis and firm evaluation. Oh, okay. It's nothing that hard, right? Just break it down. Were they profitable or not? Yeah, I think I'm gonna see if we can't mow some grass. And if I can cut it, I can rake it and bale it. If I can rake it and bale it, I can make more money off it. Boom, blows your mind, huh? I'm sure there's a ton to it. Oh yeah, I mean, there's so many variables that are probably going to go into that. You know, what type of equity does the business have? What type of, what's their stock portfolio look like? Do they have a bunch of stuff sitting around in a warehouse? Possibly even valuation on properties. Just leave this down here. They are nice weeds, right? Since we haven't put anything in the field, I'm not overly worried about them. We can't plant anything until spring. Let's go to town. Time to make more money on silage bales. Right. Why are you stashing all of those, all that debt as something else? Maybe you've written off a whole bunch of product here, but why are you now paying for a warehouse? What are you storing in this warehouse? The product that you wrote off? Eh? Did I just catch you? Welcome back. $50 and $51 to make cotton. Yeah, that'll work, although I don't know how much cotton you're going to get out of it. But it's still fairly small. Across here. Chris Miller, new farmer, welcome. How are you guys doing? So he has a cultivator that does what's it do? So it what? It I guess it, mulches, cultivates, and then does a seed bed. What would doing everything mean? Oh yeah, rolls. It's a plow also. Dan Woodnick, Thank you for subbing. Big round of applause to Dan. Oh, sorry to hear that, Chris. Sorry to hear that. Oh, dude, Farmer. That's gotta hurt when you remember. That's gotta hurt when you remember that there's... Oh, wait. Why are those 2 fields I own withered? Then you're like... I forgot. I saw you did a placeable pond. Scooter's Workbench was asking about a placeable water plane. So there is that. In cab because we are running on the offset on the right, not on the left. This time he will not forget. I vow I will not forget you, soybeans. Get our big Heston baler back out. Getting reinvigorated for Farm Sim. What has re-sparked it? Has it been your multiplayer idea? Has it been just getting out of a funk? Did you have some funky monkey going on there? I got about an hour of the Skippy book left. They are in quite a pickle. Yeah, one thing with the production is you want to kind of make sure that you understand the math of how much the facility can produce over a given year so you don't overfill it, and then you're left with a whole bunch of excess product that you could have sold. what the next map to hit the Giants Mod Hub is going to be. Old Stream Farms. Have they sent it to Giants? I saw a shot of the PDA. It looks interesting. We're going to bale it because we're going to make silage. So we got our windrower, we got our baler over there, and our wrapper, I think, is back at the farm. So we're going to make silage bales. We made 30,000 off of our cut the first time we did it. So if I can make 30,000 off of a second cut this year, that'll be awesome. 60 grand off of this grass. Yeah, I think I sent that to you, Raz. Where it's the audio filters. New farmer, I have absolutely no idea what the largest field I've made in game. It'll probably be over on the No Man's Land farm build series. But I have no idea how to measure that. Well, Brian, stick around. He might show up. Alien Jim's been known to drop by right toward the end of the stream. Or at least that's when he makes his presence known. Typically, he might be lurking in the background and no one knows. You know how them aliens are. They're always lurking, waiting to beam someone up. Alright, later, Rez. Get back to work. Map creator mod? What do you mean? People who make maps use the Giants editor. And that's how they make their maps. Roosters. Oh, that's all good. It's all good. I think we're gonna get decent off of this. I don't know if we're gonna get 30K, but I think we'll get something decent. So what do you mean about a map creator mod? The best thing about mowing map grass is you don't get weeds. I don't think you get weeds when you plant grass either, right? Yeah, map makers have all the fun toys, but their toys usually don't come with instruction books. Imagine getting a Lego set without the instruction book. All you had to go off of was the picture. That's what map making is like. Bob and weave, bob and weave. But we didn't bob too much and we weaved too little. Bob and weave. Well, maybe I'll tell you what I say when everybody else asks what's the best tractor. It's the one that gets the job done. Depending on the type of equipment you use with the horsepower ratings it needs, depending on the size map that you are on, all those variables are going to come into play. You wouldn't necessarily take a versatile with duals down the streets of Camden Farm now, would you? But you might take that same versatile on this map because the roads are wider. So if I told you the versatile was the best big tractor on wheels, and then you come back and say, yeah, but it doesn't work on, I can't drive it down Comston Farm roads, well, then you didn't give me all the information you wanted. So ultimately, you have the own answer in your own head. Big buds, I don't know. Don't know if we're gonna have any buds. Oh, we got a good bit of gas left. Let's get squared away here. We might see big buds in the upcoming DLC. Oh, come on. There we go. The first paid content for the Year 1 Season Pass is supposed to drop, what, spring or winter? Is it winter? 2022, 2021? Well, winter is officially over the end of March, or the end of February, sorry. So we have about 6 weeks, possibly, before the first DLC drops. In the construction zone. The road was already narrow and now you're out of gas. I haven't watched Big Tractor Power video for quite a long time. Lynn, what is up? I don't know if I said hey earlier. I saw you were chatting just now. Danielle Davies, thank you for the sub. Big ol' round of applause for Danielle. Gradually, oops. Jiminy Christmas. Just hit all the wrong buttons tonight. Biggie Farming, thank you so much. We'll fill up before we grab the Heston. How about that? How does that sound? Well, technically there are air seeders, no. Air planters, yes. No air seeders as so much, but there are air planters. I know. There's a whole lot of that fuel bar left. We don't want to fill up too terrible fast. So, folks that are playing on Calmden Farm, I had a guy comment on that map video. He's saying he wasn't able to refuel his tractors from the fuel tanks at the farm. Thompson Gaming, big old round of applause. Thank you for becoming a farm baron. Or renewing. Right, you already were. You were renewing, right? So he was saying he couldn't refuel his tractors with the fuel placeables that were at the main farm. He can put fuel in them, meaning in the tanks. But when he pulls up a tractor up to it, it doesn't fill. I was wondering if anybody else is having that problem. Porkabus with the $10 super chat. Thank you very much. It is right. Happy farming. The big old N on the end. Kevin with the sub. Thank you very much. Well, I'm glad that you just had to renew. Thank you very much, Thompson Gaming, for renewing. I told him to just sell it because you can make 470-some thousand off of it, and then put down the base game for 10. Who knows? Maybe he was pulling up to the back of it, you know. It's hard to say when folks just leave a comment. There's so many variables. David, I think it was. Because earlier in the week it showed up in PC testing. And then like the next day it showed up in console testing. And then it was out. So yeah, I was just curious if others that were playing on it ran into the inability to refuel from the placeable fuel stations at the farms after filling them with fuel. Yeah, I saw, I think, so Lancey Boy had posted, I guess, maybe the preview screen of the map. I didn't really look that much into any detail on it. Well, I wouldn't say errors. I would say they're omissions. Right? The log is clean. The log was clean. It's just there were some omissions. Or what feels like omissions. But we're all fairly confident that Giants does not do any in-game testing of anything. Drew P, I just like to play. I just like to sit back and chill aspect. Where you can just focus on what you're doing and not really have to worry about the rest of the world. This isn't an overly stressful situation, right? Oh, well, see, Bradley, your experience is not indicative to the situation, right? You sold what was there and you put down your own, so. Devin, no, I have not messed with BeamNG. Well, that Zach is one of the big things that I've had issues with Giants on for a while, is their inconsistency. Oh, snap it, Sammy. I'm not too worried about missing a spot. We're not done, son. Well, get this. I heard of this about Sony earlier today. Apparently, Sony is going to continue production of the PS4 throughout all of 2022. So that's right, people. You can now buy, like, what, an 8-year-old console as a brand new piece of machinery. And who knows how much longer people will actually be producing games for the PS4. You'll probably be able to buy the PS4 after most major game companies have abandoned producing content for it. Way to go, Sony, in what is clearly a money grab situation. We can't sell PS5s because we can't produce them fast enough. So let's just keep selling PS4s and sell them inferior tech. That shouldn't piss off anybody. We'll just clean that rake off a little bit. Sony doesn't force anybody to buy it, no, but there's plenty of people out there that don't know better, Eric, and that's the issue. Or what you are doing is you are therefore forcing companies to continue to develop for the PS4 platform, and therefore your Sony games are going to be held back because they have to support both the PS4 and the PS5. And the PS4 is so underpowered compared to the PS5. Whereas Microsoft has said, no, we're done. Xbox One is done. End of life. So this move could put a serious performance divide between the two platforms. I think the article said something about Sony anticipates they could probably sell a million PS4s this year. Alright, David, catch you later. Chris Miller, there isn't no, other than your interest in doing it. TMR is TMR is TMR. There isn't a TMR that is enriched as a fill type. As far as the game is concerned, mixed rations is mixed rations. It would be a completely different story if there was a TMR 1 and a TMR 2 or something. But there isn't. Now that may change with precision farming. There may be something related to precision farming that makes use of mineral feed in cows. So if you want to make, you make your TMR with hay and silage, it's the same mix as if you make it with hay, silage, and straw, which is the same as if you make it with hay, silage, straw, and mineral feed. Oh, snap. I'm sure he's going to fix stuff. According to some folks that are over on his Discord, he has a list of either fixed or to be fixed. I'm not on that Discord, so I don't know. I don't have first-hand knowledge as to what that list looks like. He may have posted things like that on his Facebook. But again, I avoid Facebook at all costs. So I don't know in that regard either. Silage additive is supposed to increase your grass yield, but supposedly some people have tested it and have had mixed results. So supposedly if you use silage additive when you are collecting grass or chaff, you're supposed to get 5% more grass or chaff as a result. But I have not tested that. I'm not really a tester in that regard. Diablo del Toro, it's completely understandable, right? Anything PC related is out of a lot of people's budgets right now. Bradley, it's great. It's great to hear. I refuse to install Messenger on my phone. Hell no, I am not going to be a slave to that application. I try to visit Facebook no more than twice a week, and no more than 15 minutes at a visit. I really feel bad for people that like send me messages over there because I never look at them. Might have to cut the grass in the second half of the month. I'm 100% confident Facebook is the reason the world is in such a shit place. I'd say, oh snap, that you need to get yourself a tetanus shot, but I'm worried you're going to get something a lot more worse than tetanus. Lockjaw would be the last of your worries. There we go. Look, we got plenty of fuel left. There we sure I have the right thing picked. There we go, now we have the right one. Go! One more bale, we're gonna drop a 3-pack. There we are. If you're asking if this baler's on the mod hub, it is not. At least not yet. I don't know if 4D modding is sending this one up or if it is already sent and it's just pending testing or not. So we made 3 bales. Go. Yep. Drop them all. I don't know. Yeah. That'd be cool. I mean, a Hulk console can get the Heston baler, but I don't know. It's like it's working on something. I don't know what it's a mixing wagon. I don't know what he's working on. Oh yeah, the 2-row beet harvester, that's it. Well, it should be possible. Snap. Doesn't require any additional scripts. It's just if anyone bothers to send that stuff to Giants. There really aren't too many American-style modders that really bother to send their stuff to the Giants mod hub, which means that they are somewhat self-fulfilling their own argument that Giants doesn't like American mods or American modders when they're not actively sending stuff in. So, you know what? If you want to self-fulfill your own statements about how Giants hates American modders, American maps, and such by never submitting stuff, then okay, go right ahead. It's working great. Yeah, I have no time to make a map. Most people that make a map spend at least 1,000 hours putting one together. Map makers are artists. That is the least the way I would describe myself. Because this isn't a field, it's just a meadow of grass behind the animal dealer. So it's not really anything. It's there between field 10 and the animal dealer. I know somebody's working on a loose cotton pack. And I know somebody's working on coffee. The thing is, will we see those before the mod contest, right? We know there's a mod contest coming. So will we see cool mods like that, or will they continue to work on them and refine them and then use the mod contest for the release vehicle for that? Well, Snappy, all these fields were designed to be merged. So you could take these 80-some fields and merge them down into 20 or so big fields all you want. So yeah, coffee with realistic coffee harvesting equipment. Well, Squiggy, the mod contest, if you're new to Farm Sim, maybe you didn't know about the mod contest for FS19. I've been around since FS17. And they've had a mod contest for FS17 and 19. They will announce it, and it will typically be June or July, the summer after release. So we are talking this June or July. And there will be several categories and prizes to be hung out. You know, prizes like graphics cards have been in the running in the past. Prizes like the ability to have a paid DLC in the game. Various categories, including a map category. Or a couple of different map categories. But Giants will probably announce this mod contest in April, May timeframe. So when that happens, typically modders will kind of have this prize project, if you will, in mind for the contest. So they had one in 17, they had one in 19. I have no doubt they'll probably have one in 22. It's just when they're going to announce it. Typically the rules dictate it has to be an original mod. So mods that came over from another version of the game even if you were the one to make it, would not be in consideration. So maps like Old Stream Farms or anything like that wouldn't be eligible. And we'll drop bales. It would be nice if they did it annually, right? As opposed to only the first summer after the game comes out. Well, Ravenhawk, at this point, you know, if you play a lot of Farm Sim, maybe you've played the base maps out. Right? They just kind of played them out. So one of the interesting map categories has been to this is fun. Are you done? Are you done? You're not done yet? This is what happens when you don't eject the bales. Here, let's just... Let's drop these bales off here. Anybody want to be up in a tree? Oh, I don't have super strength turned on. Okay. We have 50 liters of silage additive. Okay. Oh, that was fun. So, yeah, we're gonna have to come get those bales. We got 4 of them, 5 of them. Oh, that was fun, wasn't it? that's what happens when you don't drop the bales off the accumulator platform. Unit add one. Bill 2 is that. Oh. There, we got our additive back. Let's get back to it. Oh, it didn't give me fuel. I still have to get fuel. That was fun, wasn't it? Be sure to share that, like, and subscribe. I'll get some fuel while we're in here. Oh, that was fun. Well, at least these doors I couldn't shut are shut back now, so hey. Somebody call the county, tell them they need to put up a sign. Somebody knocked it over. It wasn't that big of a deal. I've had worse. I've had worse things happen. So what I was getting at was one of the big mapping category contests that I like is related to mapping or making a map of an exact location where they give you the exact location. The last few times it's been a kind of a big ag farm for a manufacturing company. And you are required to reproduce the area in as exacting detail as possible. So what you end up with is you end up with 3 or 4 or 5 submissions of the exact same map. And you get to see how people have kind of taken their own style liberties to creating it. And, of course, all of the other mandatory requirements. wrong size bales. You can just watch that clip. Right? That'll be good enough. Drop those little bales off. Since they're not the right size. Oh, we have one more little baby bale. Dang it. What was that all about? There we go. Those bales are better my size. Put more effort into it. Try harder, you screw up. That's what you're saying, right? Yep. The grass bales are grass bales. The only thing the additive does is supposed to give you like a multiplier when it picks the grass up. But it's still grass on the output. Well, hi, Kicker. We'll just get the grass on the next go around. Whatever little bits might be lying around. I'll try a lot harder next time. Welcome. Good morning, you sir. I don't know if we're going to get 33K out of these bales. pickup conveyor that has a larger range. I get it. What type of trailer? Oh. Well, I don't want to interrupt the forest dream state. Right? We don't want to do that. Is there a tailor? There is not a tailor on ElmCreek. You'll have to put one down. No, that's tomorrow. That's tomorrow, Zach. Tailor will make clothing out of fabric. So you take wool or cotton to the spinnery, and if you own the spinnery, it will make fabric. And then you can take the fabric and sell it, or you can take fabric to a tailor, and if you own it, it will make then clothing out of that fabric that you can then sell for even more money than you could the wool, cotton, or fabric. Yeah, I'll be in town tomorrow night. We're leaving Tuesday. I don't know. I'm open to Cannonball Run suggestions. Well, Pack, if you don't want to do production, you don't have to. It's that easy. $150K, that is some good money. Passes, and then we're going to jump for tomorrow. on, Diablo del Toro. Good luck. A little bit over here I want to grab. I missed. Right. Yeah, we'll do that 9 o'clock. We'll sleep in. It's November. We can sleep in. Let's go up here and get our wrapper. Well, we got another full pound of honey. Let's get to wrapping. Also, SSCRI. How so? Doormat is quite handy. bale up there we can grab. Well, I don't think ATS is really modeling a dynamic sky so much. I think they have a sky image that moves across your that moves, whereas Farm Sim, everything you see is dynamically generated. So I would suspect the sky you see in ATS or ETS is a high definition image that moves across the sky. But the clouds aren't alive. They're not dynamic in any way. Go. So we gotta wait until the morning of December 2nd to make any money off of these. Michael, thank you for the sub. Kyle, we're just making bales to sell. We don't have a need for a silage pit. We only have sheep and chickens. I'm really just using the Heston just because I want to, and the collector so we don't have to run around and just pick up bales. They're kind of in a an area. Go grab that one. Bring it back here. Go grab a couple others off in the woods before we forget about them. From our Baling misadventure. We've been on for almost 2 hours. Poor bale up on top of the hill. If you weren't here for the misadventures of the baler, you might be curious on how 5 bales got up here on top of this hill. Wait. Is that another one? Oh. Here's another one. Oh, I'll just stick here. Six bales up here on top of the hill. And it's super convenient having them right here by the animal dealer. It was a blast, I tell you. Absolute blast. Let's clean up our mess before anybody finds out what happened. These guys walking around, they don't even act like there's anything wrong. Carl's like, I'm not curious why there's a tractor driving down a very steep hill. Oops. Just two more. And then we can deny it all ever happening. Hey, later, Chris. Thanks for dropping by. No, this guy's not even batting an eye at nearly getting driven over. Look, I don't know what you all are saying. Nothing ever happened. There's zero evidence. Zero evidence anything ever happened. Just have an extraordinarily large number of bales over there. So, we don't have too many more bales to wrap. Oh, we got 9. 9 right there. We can't prove anything. My reputation is ruined as the ultra realistic gameplay. You never do anything here that isn't real to life. These three, then we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 bales left. Let's see, how many did we make this session? $45 bales made. Wait, 45 bales. We got nearly $1,000 a bale. Last time we did this, that would be $45,000. Thought we only made 60K last time, or 30K. Did we make more like 60? Sold bales. Yeah, see, here's where we did it. We made 30 grand. But if I got 45 bales today, and I get nearly 1,000 a bale, that's going to be $45,000. You got any around the corner? Nope. Got those 6. Those 6, and then one more after this. I think we'll go ahead and just finish wrapping up, and then we'll call it for the night. Well, the prices you get for everything is unrealistic. And getting $30,000 for a trailer load of grain is unrealistic. You can always go in and use various tools to adjust the prices to your liking. Not really. I mean, it puts the bales so you're not running around trying to pick them all up. Well, there's mods for that. If you're on PC, there's a mod called Realistic Numbers, I believe, that attempts to provide you with realistic prices across the board based on a particular region or area of the country world. But you were just giving ATS and ETS praise. The amount of money you earn off of those loads is ultra unrealistic also. Would like to see animated animals in these stockyards. I know it's not done for performance reasons, but you know what? A completely empty stockyard is rather boring. And here we go. And that is where we are going to end it for the day. I want to thank you for coming out and watching. Tomorrow we have, I think, 2 new and noteworthy mod drops, video drops, and then I've got another one scheduled for Tuesday. Tomorrow night we will be on American Truck Simulator having a blast of a time doing yet another cannonball run where we drive ludicrously fast across the map to deliver a load that hopefully is not completely destroyed by the time we get there. And the winner will get whatever the next DLC state is from American Truck Simulator, whenever that comes out. Did I run this? No, I didn't. So with that, we'll go ahead and roll the credits. Papa Potato Club. Oh my, if you're just coming in, we're just leaving. Sorry to see you go. Chickens. Little chickens. Chickens. Water. Water. You guys need water. Oh, you're good on water. No need. Yep. Cannonball runs are bound to be completely fun and just a complete mayhem. So be sure to tune in tomorrow night, 8 p.m. And until next time, happy farming.